Hey, it's Mike with a Veterans Life podcast. I don't have an interview with anybody this week, but I thought I'd drop in and give you guys a bit of an update of what's going on. I got some pretty cool stuff coming up. I got a French Foreign Legion vet that's going to come on and talk about his time in the French Foreign Legion and prior to the Marine Corps. And got another Marine Corps vet coming on that lives pretty close to me. Um, both really cool people. Both got awesome stories. I'm pretty excited for that. Um, and the scenery that you see right now, it's about to change. I got about 4 more weeks, and I'm hanging the keys up. I'm done. I'm moving on to bigger and better things. Going on to be with my family, and investing a lot more time into this podcast, into the website to get out a lot better content and make this thing what I want it. But I'm working on some pretty cool stuff. Like I said, I got the French Foreign Legion guy. I got the Marine Corps vet, and I'm working on an interview with a guy up in Pennsylvania that's doing some pretty awesome things for homeless vets. So, yeah, we got some pretty cool stuff coming up. But anyways, till then, I guess I'll kind of tell you, uh, go through and give you my own interview to myself, I guess. So, what made me join the military? Well, outside of 9/11, is I didn't know what I was gonna do. I fucked around a lot during high school. Didn't have any money. Couldn't afford to go to college. Couldn't get a scholarship because I screwed around so much. And I saw the recruiter at high school one day, so I was like, screw it. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. And signed up, left for basic, went to Fort Huachuca. My MOS, my original MOS was 35 Tango, Military Intelligence Systems Operator, Integrator, and Repairer. Pretty much IT job, working on military shit, cool stuff. And about 2 months into that program, I decided I didn't want to do it anymore. And I asked my instructor, "How do I get out of this program and go do something else?" And essentially, was like, "Well, you got to fill out." So I failed the test, and he come up to me and said, "So you really want out?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, well, you can choose the retake class and go through it, or you can choose the reclassify." I chose to reclassify. At that time, he tells me, "All right, cool. Here's a list of however many jobs. Pick three of them. You might get one of them." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, now it's based on the needs of the Army. You're not fulfilling your part of the contract, so now you get to go do whatever the Army wants you to do." So long story short, I ended up getting a job as a 91 Bravo. At the time, it was still 63 Bravo, wheeled vehicle mechanic. Shipped me out to Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Go through my training there. Finished that up. Supposed to go to Germany. To get orders to go to Germany. Go to the Rock. And about a day before I was supposed to ship out to Germany, they tell me it's changing to Fort Benning. So great, great. I'm going to Benning now. I'm going back home to Georgia. So I go to Fort Benning, and then 6 months later, we go to NTC in California. And then shortly after that, we go to Iraq. Had some good times there. Went through some shit just like everybody else. Come back home, and yeah, pretty much turned into a shitbag. And I got the boot. Got caught doing 117 and a 55. When I missed movement, went to a field problem. They pulled me out to go see JAG. After my appointment at JAG was done, I was supposed to go back to the field, but by the time I got to the motor pool, the convoy had already left, and then I got hit with a missing movement, even though I was there. It's not my fault that the damn convoy was gone. But anyway, so yeah, I made a lot of mistakes after we got back from Iraq. Did a lot of stupid shit. They ended up giving me the boot. And I've pretty much been driving a truck ever since. And now I'm doing my best to support other veterans and kind of help them make smarter decisions than what I've made. You know, tell their stories and let the people understand what it is these veterans have gone through. But mainly, it's to let them know that they're not alone and it's okay to get help. Like that's my biggest goal in life outside of taking care of my family is just to support other veterans. Um, I don't want to see a vet get kicked to the side for anything. If they need help, I want to help them somehow. And right now, the way I'm doing that is by talking to them. I want to talk to as many vets as I can, share their story with as many people as I can, get them talking about their experiences. Uh, because what I have learned is that's like the best therapy, just talking about what you went through. And when you talk to somebody that can understand what it was like, it makes it a lot easier. Um, I know a lot of people aren't going to want to share their stories because it's a hard subject for them, and I totally 100% understand that. And if anybody wants to talk to me and they don't want their story shared on the podcast, I'm 100% okay with that, and I understand. But if any of you ever need somebody to talk to, whether you want it to be public or you want it to stay between us, please reach out. Please. Um, I know what it feels like to think that there's nobody there for you, that you have nobody to talk to. I know what it feels like. So please, please reach out to me. But anyway, yeah. So we got some pretty cool stuff going on. I'm making some changes in my life. Gonna be home with my wife and kids a heck of a lot more, and I'm gonna be putting a lot more into this podcast and into the website, and try to grow this thing and try to help more people. Um, but yeah, so like, share, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. It's not the most exciting episode, I get that, but hey, it's all right. They can't all be good ones, right? Anyways, take care, guys, and remember, you're not alone.